Hi everyone, welcome back to the session. Very good morning.
Morning, sir.
So how was the SQL class yesterday? Was it an introduction or how was it?
Yeah, it was introduction here.
It
It
was
was good.
introduction. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm looking into the list which is shared by Sangeeta. Lohit has missed a presentation on
Uh,
9th. On 9th. Okay, 12th you presented yesterday. Okay. Aditya presented. Rakesh presented. Okay, Pawan, okay, Sanjana, Soumya, Darshini, Aishwarya, Ritesh, Akshata, Anusha. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 members presented. Who are all missed?
Sir, me only, sir.
Why, madam?
ಸರ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಪಾಪಕ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹುಷಾರಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 2 ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
Okay, okay, no problem. Okay, but so like, will you be able to continue today? Will you be able to give a presentation today, or you need some time?
Sir, actually she is not well, sir. That's why, sir.
Okay, you take time. So maybe you can start at least next Monday.
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
Please take it because otherwise it's
Yeah,
tough.
sir.
I understand. Please take care of your baby, but make sure you try to come back from Monday onwards. Okay.
Yeah, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sharing my screen. Okay. So today onwards, okay, you have shared this list, right, Sangeeta, and for others, once they give a presentation, you add one more column, comments, like communication. Take from not individual. You, like for example, one person has presented today. 4 or 5 members give a feedback. One person can give a feedback about the communication, like 1 to 5. So whether they need to improve the communication. Okay, then next, in terms of presenting the technical topics, whether they missed any of the technical terms. In terms of technical, point number 1, okay, communication feedback. Second point, technical terms feedback. Means whether are they missing any terminologies while presenting. The next, flow. It has to be a continuous flow. They should not use the word the unnecessary. They are making a lot of noises in between while explaining, so they should not do that. So flow of a presentation. So 3 parameters. You have to give one more column. You can add comments about that person. Okay, so 3 parameters. If you want, you can note down. One is which one? All of you.
communication,
Communication. Second one,
technical,
technical terms. Technical terms. If you want, you can note down technical terms. Then third one, flow of a presentation. Third one is flow of a presentation. Okay, and don't degrade anybody. Okay, all are your friends only. So you're all here for a good purpose, good cause. End of the day, you all should get a job. That's my intention. Your intention is also same. If anybody is not doing well, you guys motivate them. Okay, give them a good feedback and make them to prepare in a better way. Or so if anybody is facing any issues, you connect with a person who's prepared really well. Nothing wrong in that. Learning from others or learning from the mistake, that's fine. Okay, cool. Let's come back. I'm going to share my sharing the screen. So yesterday we were discussing about the V and V model, right? So I hope you have taken the notes for that as well. Is it completed or not completed? V and V model notes completed?
You have to give advantages and disadvantages.
Okay, cool. So if you look at this V and V model, advantages from day one, I need a test engineers to do the testing from day one. They cannot say that I need a testers after I develop. No, from day one. The testing starts in the early stage of product development. Testing starts in the early stage of product development. That is one of the good thing. That is one of the good here, early stage of product development. Here we're going to start. which avoids the downward flow of defects. Because we are trying to catch more number of bugs from the requirement collection itself, it will reduce a lot of rework. And testing is involved in every stage. Testing is involved in every stage of product development. So total time taken to test the product will be very less, because from day one we are involving, we know what developers are doing. Deliverables are parallel, means both development team and the testing team, they both are working in a parallel manner. They both are working in a parallel manner so that they can deliver the software quickly. Both development team and testing team, they're working in parallel so that deliverables is also simultaneously they will deliver. Total investment, if I look at the overall project cost, it will be less, because we are reducing the number of bugs which are going in a downwards fashion. So rework is reduced. That is where our money is getting saved. Software quality is very good in this model compared to other models. And requirement changes can be done at any stage. For example, you are in the high level design. Yes, customer can come back and ask for changes. Automatically, all the documents gets updated. Because that is the reason we accept the changes. We are going to update that automatically. So requirement changes are allowed at any stage. For example, if he's coming and asking here, automatically all the documents gets updated, and again they're going to rework. They'll get updated. All the document gets updated automatically, even though if they would have prepared all the documents. And accordingly, we are charging the customer at the estimation. We'll give flexible for customer requirement changes, additional 10%. Means in future, if we come, 10% we're going to charge extra money. So that will be mentioned in the estimation, cost estimation. So these are all the advantages and drawbacks. Initial investment is more, because from day one, I need a test engineer. Right from the beginning, I need a test engineer. So I have to pay money for him also. So initial investment is more. Right from the beginning, testing team is needed. And there will be a more documentation work. If you look at here, in other models, we were not writing many test cases, test plan, but here we are writing test cases, test plan, test cases, and a lot of documents. We have to maintain that. There is a more documentation work because of the test plan and test cases and all other documents. And when the team is big, it's very difficult to manage the interaction between developers and testers. I'll give an example. When I was working with a project, there was a US-based company. So project name is Nielsen IQ, Nielsen Media. This company I was working, Nielsen Media. Okay, it's a US-based company. What they do is they will work with all the OTT platform, Netflix, Amazon. Take in USA, there are a lot of ABC news channels. Then there are different channels. They have it. So these guys, they collect the data from the users, like what kind of content people are watching in USA. Similarly, in Australia. So in North America, so they're going to capture all the records. Okay, this time, for example, let's take there is a village in USA. In that village, so there is one particular home. In that home, 6 fellows are there, 6 members are there, two children, 2 parents, and then 2 grandparents. Okay, they check. Okay, so how many devices they are having it? Okay, 6 devices they are having. Okay, plus including TV, 7 devices. Okay, so in this time, TV, which content they are watching and who is watching. Okay, what is the age criteria? They're going to capture all the data and they compare that with a source. For example, there is a say how we have a cables, right? Same way. So they will have a streamline and they're going to compare. Is it same content? Is it a right or wrong? Okay, if it is matching, then they're going to list out and they prepare a beautiful graph. Okay, which content we have to produce more in the OTT so that we get a more revenue based on the customer's interest. They'll prepare a report and they'll sell it to this Netflix, Amazon, Prime, or there are different like say as I told, ABC news channel is there. Similarly, something wild, something is there, Hotstar, media, okay, is there, um, like that. There are so many channels they have it. So they sell it and they make money out of it. So when I was working in this project, there were 250 plus engineers in one team, which includes developers, test engineers, project managers, architects, senior developers, everybody were involved. So, and they used to have a daily evening meeting from 7 p.m. to 7:45 p.m. 45 minutes. Usually the scrum meeting, agile scrum meeting or daily stand-up meeting, it should not go more than 15 minutes. But since the team size is big, they have kept it for 45 minutes. And in that 45 minutes, all 250 members cannot speak. We have to send an email. Today we have, I want to talk, I want to speak in the call because I have so and so issues. You have to send an email to the scrum master. That fellow, he will list out. In the meeting, he will call one by one name. So then that time we have to speak. All 250 members will not get a time to speak because of the 45 minutes time and the team size is big. That is what even here also there's a problem. When team size is very big, it is difficult to manage the interaction between the developers and test engineers. Okay, next, when it comes to the applications of a V and V model, where are we going to use this? Whenever we want to develop a long-term projects, we go with this V and V model. And whenever we want to develop the very complex applications, whenever we want to develop a very complex applications, that time we go with this V and V model. Whenever customer is expecting a very high quality of a software product, whenever customer is expecting very high quality of a software product within a stipulated time frame, means one particular time frame, okay, I want the software, so this has to be delivered. When customer is expecting very high quality of a software within a stipulated time frame, in that time we go with this model. This is all about V and V model. Now please take down advantages of V and V model. Advantages of V and V model. Point number one. So how is the weather in Bangalore? I just came out of Bangalore to my hometown. I'm just asking all of you. I heard some news. There is a issue in the, like, there is some monsoon is going on the Bangla side, Bangalapalli.
Too cold, sir, and light drizzle sometimes.
Hey, sorry, some network issue. Okay, where did I lost the connection while explaining about advantages or
Advantages.
advantages? Yeah, okay. Right. Advantages of VNV model. Point number one. Whenever testing starts, point number one, testing starts in the early stage of product development. Testing starts in the early stage of product development. Testing starts in the early stage of product development. Testing starts in the early stage of product development. Testing starts in the early stage of product development. Which avoids downward flow of defects. 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 Which in turn reduces a lot of rework. Which in turn reduces a lot of rework. Which in turn reduces a lot of rework. Second point. Second point. Testing is involved in every stage of product development. Testing is involved in every stage of product development. And total time taken to test is very less. And total time taken, testing is involved in every stage of product development. And the total time taken is very less.
Sir, can you repeat the second point again?
Yeah, testing is involved in every stage of product development. Testing is involved in every stage of product development, and total time taken is less. Total time taken is less. Third point. Deliverables are parallel. Deliverables are parallel. Deliverables are parallel. Deliverables are parallel. Since both the development team and testing team working simultaneously. Since since both since both development team and testing team they are working simultaneously. They're working simultaneously. Okay. Next, fourth point. Total investment is very less. Total investment is very less as there is no downward flow of a defects. As there is no downward flow of a defect.
So once again repeat, sir.
Total investment is less. Total investment is less as there is no downward flow of a defects. As there is no downward flow of a defects. As there is no downward flow of defects, full stop. Hence, there is no rework. 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 Next. Software quality is good in this model.
Next point, sir.
Yeah. Software quality is good in this model. Software quality is good in this model. Okay. Sixth point. Total how many points? 5 or 4 or?
5.
Completed.
Sixth point. Requirement changes can be done in any stage of product development. Requirement changes can be done at any stage of product development. Okay. Next. Drawbacks or disadvantages of PNV model. Initial investment is more. Initial investment is more. Point number one, initial investment is more because right from the beginning, testing team is required. Right from the beginning, testing team is required. Second point, more documentation work is involved. More documentation work is involved because of the test plan and test cases. Because of the test plan and test cases. Because of the test plan and test cases and other documents. And other documents. Last point. Difficult to manage the interaction. Difficult to manage. Difficult to manage. Difficult to manage interaction between developers and testers. Difficult to manage the interaction between developers and testers when the team size is big. When the team size is big. When the team size is big. Okay, next, applications of V&V model. Applications of V&V model. Applications of V&V model. Point number one, whenever we want to develop a long-term project, whenever we want to develop a long-term project, we go with the V&V model. Whenever we want to develop a long-term project, we go with the V&V model. Okay. Next. 1 point is completed or 2 points?
One
One
point
point,
is
sir.
complete.
Whenever we want to develop a complex project, we go with this model. Whenever we want to develop a complex project, we go with this model. Means too many features are there. So application is very big. So such kind of application is complex. So whenever we want to develop a complex applications, we go with this model. Next, third point. When customer is expecting very high quality of a software product, when customer is expecting a very high quality of a software product within a stipulated time frame, when customer is expecting a very high quality of a software product within a stipulated time frame, means particular time, within a stipulated STIPULATED, stipulated time frame, when customer is expecting very high quality of a software product within a stipulated time frame, that time we go with a VNV model. That time we go with a VNV model. That time we go with the VNV model. Because both the development team and testing team, they'll work in parallel. Because both the development team and testing team, they work in parallel. Okay. So these are all the advantage, disadvantage in applications. And if you look at here, while reviewing the CRS document, I was mentioning few points. Let me go to the new file. Let me go to the new file here. I have mentioned conflicts in the requirements. Point number 1. Increase the size. Conflicts in the requirements. What do you mean by conflicts? Let us consider there is a Citibank. Just an example, Citibank, not proper Citibank, just one example. Say Citibank. They want a software. They want one software. So they're going to give a requirements. So these requirements will be in the form of a business language, BL, business language. So that CRS documents will be collected by the business analyst. So business analyst, you go and collect the BA, business analyst, he'll go and collect. Okay, now, so when it comes to the requirements point of view, so there are so many features. There are so many features they want in the software. There are so many features. Okay, when I say so many features, let me write down. So amount transfer is the one feature. Amount transfer. Then account balance, account or account balance, say loan, OD, overdraft, insurance. I'll just remove the space to save the page. And then say, what else? Etc. Last, I'll just put logout. So these are all the features they want. Logout. Okay, the moment I go to the loan section, in the loan, there are some features I have. Loan contains, there are two sub loans. Let's say requirement number 31, that is related to loan, page number 30. Under that, 31.1, home loan. 31.2, personal loan, vehicle loan, like that. Okay, even health insurance. Okay, health insurance. There are so many we have, but as of now, I'm just taking loan. Under that, home loan, personal loan. That's it. So the moment I go to the personal loan, or okay, I want to go in detail about this particular section. I want to go into the loan section. The moment I go inside this loan section, say I'm just taking it up. So 31.1, personal loan, personal loan. Should be approved by branch manager by checking all the documents properly. Now tell me, so requirement number 31.1 belongs to which type of loan? Which type of loan?
Personal loan.
31.1. Look at the second box.
Home loan.
Home loan. Okay. Let us say, okay, this is correct, 31.2. Let's say 31.2, this is correct. I'm referring this. Let's say in page number 61 point, page number 61.2. There's one more page. So this is 31.2. Yes, this is correct. But in page number 61.2, there is one more personal loan. So should I refer this one or should I refer this one?
You have to refer 31.2.
I don't know. That is called conflict of requirement. That is called conflict of requirement. This kind of a mistakes you are going to identify in the requirements. Right on. Heading. The types of mistake which we find, the types of mistake which we find while reviewing the CRS document. While reviewing the CRS document. Under that point number 1, conflicts in the requirements. Conflicts in the requirements. Take down this diagram. BL means business language. BA means business analyst. Conflict of requirement. Completed? Shall I move on?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's say we'll go to the loan section. So another changes now. I'll go to the second one. What do you mean by wrong requirements? So this second one, I'll take it. What do you mean by wrong requirements? Wrong requirements. So when I go to the loans, let's say loan section has two departments. Let me remove this also. So this loan section has two departments. As of now, I'll just take one part. Let's say this is a requirement number 10, and this is requirement number 30. It's till, okay, from 1 to 20, 20, 29, only amount transfer is there. From requirement 30 to maybe some till 40 requirements amount, like requirement amount balance is there. Then requirement number say 50, that is belongs to loan. Then requirement number 60 belongs to OD. Then requirement number 70 belongs to insurance. Requirement number 80, like that I've given it number. The moment I go to loan, let's say this is a requirement number 50. Requirement number 50, 50. Loans, I'll say. Under that, I'll say a 50.1 home loan. I'm only taking one loan. We have personal loan, vehicle loan, many loans, but I'm taking only one, 50.1 home loan. Under that, $50.1.1 fixed interest. $50.1.2 floating interest. Floating interest. So we have these two, fixed interest and floating interest. So I'll take this now. Okay. Now tell me, according to you, fixed interest means today I am taking a loan of 1 lakh rupee for 1 year. Listen my question. Today I am taking a loan of 1 lakh rupees for 1 year. Interest rate is 10%. So next year, how much amount I have to return it to the bank, including the interest? Yes, sir. Next year, how much I have to return it to the bank, including interest?
10,000.
1 lakh?
10,000.
10,000. So what is the 10,000?
Interest.
Interest. Is that fixed or is it varying?
Fixed, sir.
Fixed. Okay. Now I'm taking a 1 lakh rupee amount in the bank for a floating interest. First 6 months, it was 10%. Then some fluctuation happened in the bank. Next 6 months, it became 20%. So after 1 year, how much I have to pay to the bank?
1,30,000.
Madam, calculate it properly. 20% of 1 lakh is how much?
20,000.
20,000. But are we calculating for 1 year or 6 months?
6 months.
6 months.
6 months, so 10,000 plus 10% for 6 months.
1,15,000.
Very good. So what is the floating interest? I have to
1
take
lakh 50.
1 lakh?
15,000.
1 lakh? 15,000.
15,000.
15,000.
At least now you got a clarity. Fixed and floating.
Yeah.
Fixed means not change. Floating means based on the business behavior, it will change. If you look at the RBI rules and regulations, like whoever took the home loan, that time it was 8.2. Now RBI has reduced the repo rate. So they have reduced 1%. It becomes 7.2 now. So they'll be floating the interest. If something goes wrong, they might increase also. If RBI increases the repo rate, then banks also will increase the repo rate. Interest rates. Okay, now I'll take fixed interest. Bank will charge 10% fixed interest till the loan closure. Till the loan closure. Next, requirement number 50.1.2. So is it correct now? Where is the mistake? Where is the mistake?
Requirement number.
Is this correct? Bank, are they going to charge fixed interest till the loan closure?
No, sir.
No, right?
No, sir.
This is called wrong requirements. This is called wrong requirements. Take down. Second one, wrong requirements. And take down this diagram. Completed?
No, sir.
Tomorrow I'll take a class. Thursday we'll take a leave. Thursday festival, right? You can take a break. Friday we'll continue a class as usual. As usual, no changes. So my plan is to complete the prototype model and then derived model and hybrid model. Then Monday, we're going to start the agile methodology. So I need a 3 class for agile methodology. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to complete the agile methodology. And then we'll start with the white box testing and black box testing.
Done, sir.
Then, okay. Now we'll move on to the next one. Missing requirements. So customer has given the requirements. Okay, when I go to this requirements document, let's say I'll go to this requirement document, say OD, that is 60, page number 60. The moment I go to this document, page number 40, page 40, it is completely blank page. Nothing is there in that document. Blank page. This is called missing requirements. This is called missing requirements. Take down. Means there is no requirement at all in that page. So these kind of mistakes we have to identify. We have to inform them, update the documents. Accordingly, they have to prepare. Otherwise, these buggers, developers, they'll just go simply, okay, anyway, no requirements. No, let's not develop. They'll go blindly. Later, they'll come back to QA team. Why you have not identified this kind of mistakes? Why this feature is not implemented? They'll come back and ask QA team. So that's the reason you have to inform them. Please update the document like that. Take down this diagram. Missing requirements. This completes your V&V model. Completed? Now let's move on to the, shall I remove the diagram? Shall we move on?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's move on to the fourth model, that is prototype model. Prototype model. Let me go back and bring the diagram. Prototype. Yes. If you look at this diagram, so we have the stages like requirement collection, design and development of prototype. Is we are just trying to build one dummy model. For example, if anybody want to build a car, like they want to manufacture a car, so they prepare a prototype. Example, prototype of, let's say, die casting. Die casting, right? Okay, I'm just taking an images. Okay, yeah. If you see here, these molds, okay, so whenever they want to manufacture, so they'll just prepare one sample, a prototype. Okay, this is how it is going to look like. Okay, in terms of the design, precision, and the quality, and the length, height, width. So they prepare a sample prototype. They're going to prepare a sample prototype. Based on this, they're going to continue the manufacturing. Same way here in the software, first we are going to prepare the blueprint. First, we are going to prepare the blueprint. We talk to the customer, we take all the inputs, and then we try to prepare the prototype. And then we take a customer review, means customer is going to approve. Till here, we are not starting actual development. We are only preparing the prototype just to impress the customer and get the project to the company. Till that, customer is not paying money. Once he like our company, there are 100 companies will be doing the competition. They'll also come and show the prototype. Whoever uh, present the best prototype, they will get the project. But customer is not making a payment till the project is confirmed. This is investment from our company side or from our own pocket. We are investing, we are preparing a prototype, we are taking a customer approval for that. Heading, prototype model. Just take down the diagram. I'll explain you in detail in the tomorrow class. Prototype model, and take down this diagram. Completed? So
Yes, sir.
tomorrow class we discuss about this prototype, and then we go ahead with hybrid model and derived model, small topic. If you know these four models, then remaining becomes very easy. You don't have to prepare other models. If you know these four, remaining two models, it's easy to prepare. I'll stop sharing. Okay, cool then. I'll stop it today. Thank you all. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Section as usual, please continue. Okay, from Monday, I'm going to assign the mentors.
Okay. Thank you.